Hi.
Thanks for coming back to see me today. We're going to be starting our assessments today. So first of all, I just wanted to go over a couple of the paperwork pieces that you signed. So when I first was meeting with you, you went through the PAR-Q Plus, and I just wanted to go over it and kind of explain what it's all about. So the physical activity readiness questionnaire is just to determine if you are in fact healthy and able to participate in physical activity without causing harm due to medical needs.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you answered no to each of the questions has cleared you for physical activity, and it says that you are ready for assessment. So the other piece of paperwork that you had read and signed is called the informed consent, and I'll just go through this section with you. So reading through it, it basically explains that we'll be answering questions concerning, I'll be asking you questions concerning your physical activity, as well as your sedentary behavior and lifestyle factors. I'm going to be measuring your heart rate and blood pressure, and that will be done today, as well as your height, weight, and waist circumference. We'll be doing a submaximal aerobic fitness assessment, and then a series of musculoskeletal assessments, which you read about. It's stating that you understand that the goal of this is to determine where you stand physically, and that way I can build a proper program for you that will help you meet the goals that you have safely. It also says that you will be provided with advice about your physical activity and your sedentary behaviors, and that you may participate in a follow-up supervised training session should you wish. It does state that there is a small potential for risk, and that could include dizziness or lightheadedness during workouts, and that if any of this occurs, that it's your responsibility to tell me about that, and you are going to be assuming the risk of that. The assessment or training could be stopped at any time by you or by me if I'm noticing signs of distress. It also says that you understand you can ask questions at any time or ask for clarification of anything that we're doing, and that you have completed the PAR-Q Plus, which we just went over, and you've been deemed safe to participate in physical activity.
Perfect.
Any more questions about that?
Nope.
Awesome. So first of all, we're going to be doing your heart rate, and for that I'm just going to need one arm. Actually, if you don't mind removing your watch, and that way I can get to this arm well. You've been sitting for about 5 minutes now, which is the rest period that we need prior to starting, and I just need a stopwatch. If you can figure that out. There we go. He wants to be a movie star. So just sit calmly, breathe normally, and I'll just be measuring your pulse rate here. So 13 beats in 15 seconds. Is 52 beats per minute. I have to do fast math. Okay. And then I'll also be doing your blood pressure today, and for the purpose of my quick video, we are going to I only have access to an automatic blood pressure machine, but I'll be demonstrating how I would do it manually with a stethoscope. And the only difference is that I'll be reading my numbers from this source instead of a gauge. And that is more so for my instructor, not for you to know. But first of all, let's get this started on you. fingers above your elbow there. Snug. So just bend your elbow. And your feet are flat on the ground. Ankles are not crossed.
Nope.
Okay, so again, just relaxing, breathing normally. I'm just pumping this up until I can't feel your radial pulse. And then it counts itself down. Oh, cat. So we got a blood pressure of 132 on 74. Does that sound about right for you? I don't know how often you go for your blood pressure test.
Yeah, that's fairly normal.
And it's good for us. So what we're looking for is for the top number being above 140, in which case we would, or sorry, 144, in which case we'd have to retest, or the bottom number being over 94. So non-issue for you. So those are those two tests, then we'll be doing some more shortly.